Hi guys. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. Keep losing track of time. Let's see here if I can invite some people. Invite a friend. Cool. There we go. There's some people I can invite. Let's see. Lots of good stuff. Okay. One more. All right, there we go. Awesome. Hi guys. Hi Kim. Hi Naomi. Good to see you again. I just spoke to you guys a little bit ago. Hi Michelle. If you're here, say hi in the comments. I love seeing you guys here. And it's good for me to know you're watching. And hi Alyssa. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Awesome. So today we're going to talk about when the right time to take your dog training business full-time is. Awesome. Amber says, hi at work, but I'll try to stay on as long as I can. Awesome. Good to see you. Awesome. So we'll just get started. There's quite a few points I want to hit on this one because it's kind of a big deal for a lot of people, and it should be. It's a big transition. So first of all, if you don't know me, my name is Ines McNeil. I run the Modern Dog Trainer blog and podcast and this Facebook group as well. You see me posting pretty often. I started dog training a long time ago, and when I was first starting out, there were really no resources online about what it takes to run a dog training business and all of those situations you come across as a trainer. On the business and marketing side of things. So that's why I started the Modern Dog Trainer blog and podcast, which you can find at themoderndogtrainer.net. And I'm a CPDT, KA, and now I really work and focus on helping other dog trainers succeed because ultimately that makes my reach even bigger, and that allows me to have a bigger impact in the world, right? Which each one of you guys succeeds, it helps me succeed as well with my mission of helping more dogs. So, all right, when to go full time? It's a challenge. The answer is there's not ever a right time or a perfect time, and everybody's situation is going to be a little bit different as far as where their finances are at and where their family situation is at. So it's going to depend, but there are some points that you really want to consider before you go full time that I want to hit on today. So, hi Andrea, good to see you virtually. Awesome. Okay, so my first point that I want to make is, do you have a client list of people you've already worked with? And have you gotten testimonials from those people? Testimonials that are written, video testimonials, reviews on your Facebook page, reviews on your Google page. Have you had that proof of concept that you're able to help people and that they are happy with the help that you're providing? So do you have proof that you have a service you can sell and that people want it and love it? So that's really the first step, is making sure you have clients. Because once you have clients, it's always easier to sell to your existing clients than it is to get net new clients. So you want to build up that client list as much as possible and have those reviews ready to go online, on your website, on your social media, so that potential clients can see that. Kind of a bare minimum, right? To show that you're helpful and you have services you can offer. Okay. Next thing, point number 2, do you have a 6-month emergency fund or savings built up that you can kind of live off of, as you might have some fluctuations in your business as you transition to full time? You want to have a good understanding of what your expenses are as a human being. What your rent or mortgage is, how much you need to pay for food, how much you need to pay for insurance, all that fun stuff. And then on top of that, what kind of expenses you have for your business? What do you need to have saved up to file for an LLC? How much do you pay in insurance every year for your business? That kind of stuff. You need to have an understanding of how much you need to save up for that transition period where you're kind of adjusting to having dog training or being a dog trainer full time. All right. Point number 3, that fun stuff, have a business entity set up. A lot of people do sole proprietorships, but I think for like long-term safety and sustainability, I really recommend an LLC because it's really easy. It's pretty much treated, I think, in most situations as a sole proprietorship. So it's something you should consider. Always consult with like an attorney, right? But that's what I did, and that's what I would recommend others do if they're thinking about it. Insurance, making sure you have the right insurance coverage. Again, you want to talk to an attorney to get, specifics for you, but things like general liability, things like, professional liability insurance as well, are things you should look at and have before you go full time. And certainly if you're taking clients at any point, you should have those insurance policies ready to go under your belt. All right, point number 4. You should have marketing set up. You should be getting leads. You should be getting calls for help because otherwise you don't have anybody to sell to, right? So making sure you have your social media profile set up. A website is nice, but really people are finding you through your Google profile. They're finding you through social media a lot these days. And so those are really critical. And those are kind of going to provide social proof of your abilities because of those reviews that are present there. Also, let's see what else. Yep, Google, social proof, and word of mouth. So are your existing clients sharing you and your services to their friends and family? Do you have a referral program? Are you providing additional services to continue getting those people to come back to you on a recurring basis or a frequent basis? Those are things to consider and important for kind of consistent revenue. 5th point, before you go full time, do you have a sales process? So once somebody calls you, do you have a process for getting those people on board with your services? How are you communicating the value of your services to your customers or potential customers, and are they seeing that value? Are you charging appropriately to, again, cover those costs? And just having that general sales process laid out. Having a sales script that you can use on the phone is really important so that you're prepared to structure the phone calls when people call in to get help from you. Be able to walk them through the process of understanding the value that you're providing and what you charge and all of that. So have that script ready to go. And then lastly is dog training education. You have to know what you're doing to be a great dog trainer. So I really recommend, I did not go through a structured training program, but I definitely had a mentor that I worked under and went to a ton of seminars, webinars, all of that stuff. I definitely recommend, if you haven't heard of this before, calming signals, general dog behavior, observing dog behavior when it comes to calming signals and things like that. You definitely should look into that because that is really what helped me understand dogs the best when I was first starting out. So and you have to be able to communicate those things to your clients so that they can understand their dog's behavior as well. So you don't have to go through a formal program. If you want to, I have a list on my blog that I really recommend that are really great, that I've had friends go through, and I just know they're a really high caliber, high quality programs that I can post a link on in the comments, but it's not necessary. You don't have to get a certification. Honestly, a lot of times dog owners, while they're probably getting more and more educated these days, still don't know the value of the different certifications. So it's kind of up to you if you want to get that before you go full time. It's not an absolute necessity. All right. Awesome. I hope that was helpful. I hope that it gave you a lot to think about before you go full time. If you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments. I'm happy to answer as I see them pop up. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.